I'm gonna be doing this lab one, which is regular slime. And I have a younger brother who's 10 who is really interested in this, even though he knows nothing about polymers. So I thought, why not teach him by showing? Okay. Okay, now that 4 ounces is in the measuring cup, we're gonna fill the empty glue bottle with water, and then we're gonna stir it into the glue. So, yep. Cool. Now we're gonna add food coloring. In a separate bowl, mix 1 cup of water and a teaspoon of borax powder. All right, and now I am stirring the glue into the water with the food coloring. So we're stirring. Mix 1 cup of water and 1 teaspoon of borax powder. I can't find my 1 teaspoon, so we're gonna use a ½ teaspoon. And
2 half teaspoons.
Yeah, we're gonna use, that's what,
Should I pour this in the bowl?
Yeah, he's gonna pour the water in the bowl. ½ teaspoon. Fine. You guys have to mix this together. So we're just gonna mix it. So the borax is the sodium borate. That is the binding agent that helps cross-link the mixture. Slowly stir the glue mixture into the bowl with the borax.
Oh.
Looks like a glob of something.
Oh.
It's kind of forming.
Yes.
It's like oobleck. So, the slime was formed. Okay, now we're gonna do the fluffy slime. So first we're gonna add the 2/3 cup of white glue into our bowl. Water and baking soda and then mix. So I have water.
Oh, rosemary.
All right, so we're gonna pour the baking soda in here.
How much of it?
All of it, already pre-measured. Kind of like the mixture from before. Two to 3 cups of shaving cream. So,
Right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna mix it up, and then I think we're gonna knead it.
On this.
Oh!
What? You just. Oh, now that looks like slime.
Oh, did you see that? I'm gonna put this back in the bowl and I'm gonna add a little bit more contact solution to it.
Oh.
All right, and we made it.
I'd like to play with that.
Hello, today we are going to be making a Super Bowl out of borax glue, and that's basically it. Plastic cup. Okay, so now we have about 30 milliliters of glue into this plastic cup, so ½ teaspoon of borax powder. Okay, now that I have ½ teaspoon of borax, it's a little bit over, and then I don't have a toothpick, so I'm just gonna use a pencil to just mix it all together. Into a little bit of a paste, all of the sides in there. All right, now I'm gonna take this big old clump right here And I'm gonna hold it under running water and shape it into a ball. Okay, so this is what it's starting to look like. And on the stick, but as you can see, mine is pretty small, still kind of clumpy. So we're gonna pat this dry. And the next step is to bounce it. So we're gonna test it out real quick. Pretty cool. All right, and now we're gonna be making silly putty. So this is kind of similar to slime, but the ratios are gonna be a little bit different. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so it says to use a jar. I'm just gonna be using a regular old measuring cup just to keep it all in there. And we're just gonna start pouring it. All right, and now we're gonna add our 1/4 cup of water. I think I wanna make it red to make it look very similar to the traditional silly putty, and I'm using gel. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and mix. And now onto our borax solutions. 1 tablespoon of borax, and to make the solution, we're gonna dilute it with a 1/4 cup of water. And then our 1/4 cup of water again. Now that this is pretty incorporated, we're going to pour the glue mixture into the borax mixture. All right, and because I don't have a toothpick, I'm just gonna be using a pencil to stir everything together. So we're going to go ahead and pour this in and immediately stir. Hey guys, okay, so now we're going to be making a super bowl, and I'm going to start with 20 teaspoons of water, and I'm going to set it to low. Now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of TSP phosphate-free household cleaner. This is a sodium silicate solution that we're going to be making. 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Stir this together until dissolved. Make sure not to let the water boil. We do not want the water to boil. It looks pretty dissolved to me, so I'm going to turn off the heat, and we're going to let this sit at room temperature. Then I'm going to add it to a paper bowl. Since I do not have a paper cup, I'm going to be using a paper bowl today. Blue food coloring, but this is not necessary. Now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of ethyl alcohol. You can use 190 proof, or in my case, I'm going to be using 100 proof Rumple Mints today. It's going to take a little bit longer for the reaction to settle in, but you can still use 100 proof alcohol. I'm going to keep my pencil that I'm going to use as the stirrer on standby.